Morning. Stepping to the office.
What up, guys? Doordash Santiago back at you with another daily vlog. You sick of me yet? Are you sick of me yet? I say that because I know I give you guys videos every day. I'm gonna keep doing it. Today is Thursday. It's 11:10. Off to a little bit late start, but I had some things going on. Had a great day yesterday. Check out yesterday's video if you happen to miss it. I did Uber rideshare all day. There was a banging promo. I basically got an extra $90 because I did 15 trips. I actually did 17, one delivery and then a 16th one. But I made crazy amount of money in like 7.5 hours. Felt very grateful. It was a great day. My vibes were high. Ran into some things here and there, but that's the gig life. So check out that video if you haven't yet. Drop a like, drop a comment. Today's video, I have no idea what it's going to be. I say that right now because I give you guys the real every day. My videos, some of them are planned as far as, oh, I think I'm going to try this, or I'm going to talk about a subject, and maybe I'm in my kitchen and car talking about something. But at the end of the day, like, I bring you guys along for whatever happens, and you see it in pretty much real time. Well, kind of real time. A few hours delayed, but anyways. So today, I think what I like to do is test out. I like to maybe do a couple deliveries, 1 or 2, in real time with you guys. So kind of live in a way to where I accept an offer, I show you the offer, we go pick it up. However long it takes, it takes. And you guys are gonna see everything from when I accept it to when I drop it off. You guys can critique me. Did I do something wrong? Did I do something bad? Should I have taken it? Should I have not taken it? Did that take too long? Hopefully they don't, but I think I'm gonna do something like that just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Also, I wanna talk about one thing though before we start. So I've talked about in this last week or so in a video or two, and then a couple months ago, this channel will change and evolve as I change and evolve, right? And I'll give you guys the real as much as I can, share things I can with you, share my gig life, my businesses I will have starting up, the vending machines, you guys will eventually see how that's going, and other things that I got going on, gig life still. But as I share things, I've come to realize that, these things might be just my opinions, my thoughts, my stories, things I've been through, points in my life that led me to have a certain opinion about something. I like to rant, I like to ramble. Sometimes it makes sense, and a lot of times I don't. And that's okay. It's YouTube. If you don't agree with me, let me know. That's fine. I don't expect everybody to understand what's going on in my brain. That would be a really boring, uninteresting world. But I will continue to kind of say what I got going on, what I think about things, because that's me, and I'm in my car and I think about stuff and I ramble and I rant. So I appreciate the love and support. I appreciate the people challenging me. I appreciate the people holding me accountable, saying, dude, Dad, no. That's okay. We can agree to disagree. One of the great things about this country is we have free speech, and we have a lot, even though this world is crazy right now and a lot of crazy things are going on and controversial things. At the end of the day, if you stop and think and you compare it to a lot of other people that got things going on in other parts of the world, we have it pretty good for the most part. I'm able to sit in my stupid, silly car and talk to you about my silly opinions and go make money. Come on. How bad is it really? There are topics that need to be discussed, but at the end of the day, we have a choice and we can control a lot of what happens in our lives. So that's that. Let's get into it. All right, both apps are on. As you can see here, these are my ratings. And then turn on the Uber as well. No quests or no bonuses going on right now with Uber. That's the first thing I check, is like, if they give me another one like that, that's what we about to do. But I hadn't Ubered in a while, rideshare, so I think that's why they gave it to me. Plus, we did have a lot of conventions and concerts yesterday, and I think they wanted to lure in those drivers that hadn't been out in a while, and it worked for me, so good job, Uber. And then we got this Doordash order right here. 2 orders from Wingstop for $6.75. Says my zone's very busy. Obviously, I'm not taking a stack for $6.75, and I would challenge you guys, you shouldn't take that either. Be patient. Even if it's going a mile or 2, I still won't take it. I just won't. Anyways, so let me know if you would, though. Some people might, because miles to money is, maybe that's your business model and that's what you care about. It doesn't matter if somebody tips. It doesn't matter if I got to go to 2 different drop-offs. If it's low miles, I'll take it. I get it. Do you. Know your market, work your plan. But for me, oh, hell no. If it's very busy, no, I can wait. I can do way better than that. So let's get into today, and I'll show you guys the first. I'll save you the pleasantries and the whatever about all the trash ones I might be getting first, and I'll show you just the first. Okay, so that didn't take long. We're picking up somebody literally up the street. I remember the name sounds familiar. I think I picked her up. I forgot. So in the Uber, you can do your preferences. In my Uber account, there's something called Connect, which is like packages. Uber X, which is rideshare, picking people up, and then Uber Eats. We know that's food delivery. And I kept the Uber X on yesterday. I didn't change it because I didn't plan on doing it. But I got an offer. I was like, okay, let's go. So the first thing we're going to do is go pick up a young lady named Misha. I feel like I've been here before based on the name and the address. I picked her up a couple times. I remember I took her to her work once, and then like she was getting some car work done. I took her to the auto body shop. I think that's who the person is. I'll let you know in a minute. And we wait. We wait. All right, you guys can see this message here. We can communicate. I like when I was super close, like I said, so she's probably going to work or something. She goes, I'll be right there, because they get a notification when you pull up. And it's very thoughtful. When customers do that, I think it's very thoughtful, because I understand she's getting ready, and I will be patient and wait. When they don't say anything and you get to a certain amount of time, I think it's 5 minutes, you could cancel it. But I'm going to wait because she did that. All right, we just dropped them off here at work. So that wasn't the person I thought it was going to be. But then Uber X rideshare sent me another one. They do that when it's busy, and I'm 0.2 miles away. So I'm gonna pick this person up at a rehabilitation center here. I'm in Forest Park area. There's like Barnes-Jewish Hospital. It's the biggest employer in all of Missouri. It's a really, really big hospital, and I'm gonna pick this person up, and then we'll get to some deliveries, I promise. All right, another personal delivery done. Went to Washington University. Washington University in St. Louis is a big medical and law, I believe, university. It's one of the nationally known universities. It's a beautiful campus here. I'll show you guys a little bit of it. I mean, I'm not in a good spot to show you, like, you know, a whole lot, but this is where we're at. It's a huge campus. And so we are in the Clayton University City Zone. I've dashed here before. I've taken you guys with me. So I had to pause the dash. I got it back on right now. We did it in another zone. The Uber's still on. We got a Panera coming in right now. Let's check it out, see what it's about. All right, we're taking it. As you can see here, $12.50 Panera, 2 orders. This Panera, I've been here many times. Sometimes I've been slow, sometimes I've been good. I don't know what to expect, but we're gonna do this in real time. So, 4.9 miles, I think it said. So, and it said 8 items. So I haven't even broke it down yet to see if either of them or both have a tip or not. I'm gonna take them. We're pretty close to the actual Panera itself. So what we're gonna do right now, it is 11:52. I'll save you the pleasantries and my rambling, but it's 11:52. Remember that. And we are going to, when I get there, when I pull up, we're gonna start recording, and I'm gonna give you guys in real time from when I pick it up to when I drop it off. Let's go. Well, plus we get a double feature because this is 2 orders. This is a stack. So that means you guys are gonna spend a little time with Pedro here. So if you guys can, I do want you to tell me how long you think this is gonna take me to make $12.50. It could be more than that because it's stacked. They hide tips. One of them is $7, and the other one is $5.50, and I'm on $1 peak. So I think it's going to be more than $12.50 combined. I'll say that first. But how long do you think it's going to take? 11:52 is when I accepted the offer. Comment below how long you think it's going to be. We're here, but I got to make a left at this light. But there's the store. Come on, I'm so close. I can smell it.
All right, they're busy. Oh Lord, this might be a while. This was the bread co I came to when Ruby was being born. The hospital's down the street. Yeah, I'm running. Don't judge me. We ate here probably, I don't know, 10 times.
Oh, well, I missed you guys because now I'm...
All right, let's do this. I gotta double check the names real quick. But this might be a cluster. Sorry, man. Nope, there's one. One down, one to go. Putting the work in at the expo line.
Clayton.
That's our bag right there.
2 bags together.
Yep. I think that's us. Sorry.
Oh, for delivery.
Not ours. We got the tour. Oh, that might be ours. 2 bags. It's a big order.
Okay, for 2 bags, man. Hold every meeting you need. Who?
Look at all the names. See all those names on that screen? Look at that.
Yeah, I got the 15.
3 minutes. Yep, that's it. Awesome. I can see the name from here. Thanks, brother. I got that one right there, my friend. Thank you.
You're a double bagger.
Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, gotta put this in a red bag. I forgot that as I walked in, but that didn't. I think it was about 4 minutes. Not bad. We got our red bag. I use my bag. I honestly, lately I haven't been using it all the time, but not a bad setup for that particular. How busy they were and stuff. They were pretty efficient in there. I'm gonna put these in this bag, and then we're gonna hop in the car seat and we're gonna drive in real time to drop both of these off. All right, so this first one's going to the art museum.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto South Skinker Boulevard.
I didn't think about that. I know where I'm going. So, art museum, City Art Museum is a place I used to go with my daughter all the time. We'll do a little story time. We used to go there. They had different exhibits. It's free. St. Louis is known for having Forest Park is a big park in St. Louis. We have the St. Louis Art Museum, the Missouri History Museum, both free. Some exhibits you can pay for, but you could just walk around in there for free and check cool stuff out. We have the St. Louis Zoo, free. Some things as you get in there, you can pay for if you want the extras. Completely free zoo. Parking's free. You can pay for parking, but you can find a spot, it's free. A lot of cool, little just restaurants, a couple little restaurants called the Boathouse there. You can rent boats and paddle out. Cool stuff. We used to go there a lot when Gabby was younger. And I haven't been there in a while, but that's where this drop off, the first one is. So we're probably 6 minutes in total time. I got to drive through this park a little bit to get to them. The miles is low.
And then the other one is probably just another mile or so, maybe 1.5 miles after the second one. That's the bigger order. That's showing $7, but it's going to be more. I think it's going to be 9 or 10 at least. So this will be more than 14. It'll be more than $12.50 for sure. I feel very confident in that. Guys, put in comments below what you think it'll be. It was a stack, $12.50, 4.9 miles. One was 7, one was $5.50. So yeah, doing this in real time with you guys. It is what it is. Maybe it's boring to some. It is what it is. But questions for you: would you have taken the order at face value? It's pretty good. Miles to money's good. That merchant historically is 75% of the time they're on it. The other 25% long wait. We were in there for 4 minutes. That's not bad. That's an acceptable amount of time at 12 o'clock, peak lunchtime. At that location, it's busy to wait for an order. It just is. I've unassigned many times at other places for less time based on if I can tell they don't have their stuff together. I could tell when I walked in, they were working, they were doing it, they were staffed. Like, you know, that screen I showed you had with all the names, those are customers that for the rapid pickup they do at Panera, to where you can pick it up yourself. Those aren't delivery. The delivery shelf was separate from that. So I felt like, you know, it doesn't really have to do with me as much, you know. So all those people that you saw waiting around were probably, most of them were just customers, not delivery drivers, waiting on their orders. I did see one driver in there. I could tell she was a driver. She had a little app going. So, but we are in Clayton, U City. Basically, I'm just about 2 miles from downtown zone, whole nother zone, good zone. I do that a lot for lunch. And then if I go south another 2 miles, I'm in Webster Groves, where I like to be for dinner. So a lot of zones. I can dash now all the time. I share that with you guys because, you know, we talk about top dasher and people do it because they want to dash now. I don't have to do that because it's always busy. I can just dash anywhere I want. I can turn this dash off. If it ends me in, let's say, downtown, I could start my dash there. I can always just do that. So I'm very lucky and extremely grateful that I can do that in my particular zone. So it is what it is. Let's see. You can I can see the arch from here. You guys wouldn't be able to, but the arch is in the fairground there. So I showed you guys that yesterday in the video a lot. If you missed the video yesterday, I did an Uber rideshare quest bonuses and I made $330, $321 on the app. The last trip, the guy tipped me $1, and then I got it wound up being the one girl handed me like $10. I made $331. It was fantastic. So, all right, we just made a left on the Skinker, and we're gonna go up here, a couple stop lights, make a right, and it's gonna be into the Forest Park. So right here is Forest Park. The other side of all that's the zoo and the museum. We're going to the museum, but that's Forest Park. And then to our left is like where Washington University is, where I dropped off that lady. And then there's there's a lot. This is a really kind of affluent neighborhood. There's some money out here, a lot of doctors and stuff, and lawyers live out in this area. It's a really nice area. Parks are great. Neighborhood's good. St. Louis is really odd though, because if I go just about 3 miles north, it's not a great area. The crime rate goes up there. The crime rate in St. Louis isn't great. It's in pockets of just 3 or 4 little kind of areas. It's really strange, man. Like literally in St. Louis, you could be the same zip code but have a completely different vibe. So I don't know. It is what it is. So we're getting ready to make this right up here in a moment. Yeah, fly down. Yep. And this is going to bring me into the park here. There's also there's a golf course here. A lot of golfing goes on here. I mean, really, really beautiful park. People run here, bike. This is the ride we're gonna make. It's a really, really nice park. There's like tennis courts and handball courts and all kinds of stuff in here. It's really cool. If you ever come to St. Louis, this is a good area to kind of do some touristy stuff besides just the Arch, which is still close to here. Checking out these free museums. Delmar Loop is up here. For those of you that know Chuck Berry, the musical artist Chuck Berry, he's from St. Louis, and they have like a big mural of him. And there's a place called Vintage Vinyl. It's really well known. They do records and stuff like that. And Delmar Loop's a cool place to just kind of hang out. A lot of cool places to eat, but then cool places to see. They do concerts at a place called The Pageant down there. There's a really cool hotel called Moonrise Hotel that has like this awesome balcony with, you know, it's just a great place to have a couple cocktails and oversee parts of the city. St. Louis has a lot to offer, and people sleep on this city. The cost of living is very, very low. A lot of people don't like St. Louis for certain reasons. I don't mind it at all. I really enjoy it. I like the vibes out here. Every city's going to have their good and bad, but I really enjoy living in St. Louis. I really, really do. I was born in Chicago. I rep Chicago. Those are my teams. I root for those sports teams. I got family that's still there. But St. Louis it's where it's at for me. Like, that's most of my family's here, my immediate family, and I really love it. So you got these guys out here golfing. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know. You should be able to. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful park, man. It really, really is. And I know you guys got beautiful parks in your cities, I'm sure. So, all right, so we're doing this in real time. I've already ranted and rambled. This is freestyle Pedro off the top of the dome in my brain. And here is the museum right here. And it said I had to call the person, so I'm gonna have to pause you guys and call them. But that is the museum, part of the museum. And this is a hill over here called Art Hill. When it snows, a lot of kids and families come in, they do sledding down the hill and stuff like that. Anyways, let me call this guy. He said he wanted me to meet him at the loading zone. So we're going to do that right now. She said we are in the right spot. I was like, great, loading zone, I found it. So let's get out of the car, get this bag ready. And yeah, so this is the park here. It's part of it. Look at that cool little metallic tree. I don't even know what that's about, but this is our museum here. This is the side of it. As I drive out, I should be able to show you guys the front as well, which would be kind of cool. Workers come here. They got the bikes out here and stuff. This guy's in this white truck over here looking at me like I'm crazy, but that's okay. So you got a Vandalia bus lines. People do tours and stuff here often. This is cool. Hey, you had the delivery? Yeah. How are you today? This one right here. Have a great day, okay? You too. Thank you. Happy customer. Let's go. So unfortunately, I got to make a left here, but that's the museum right there. See that statue there? I mean, I like stuff like this. I'm kind of dorky when it comes to history and like museums. I need to go back in there and see what they got.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Turn navigator. I know where I'm going. We're going to Delmar, so I'll show you guys part of that Delmar area. We're going to drive there right now. Okay. What else about this park? One of my really good friends got married here at a place called, oh man, it's like what do you call those things? Like where the flowers and stuff. What do you call them? Greenhouse. Like it was like a greenhouse kind of deal. He got married. It's like right over here. Actually, I think I can show it to you in a second. Yep, it's actually right there. Might be hard to see it, but to the right there, that's where he got married, and it was cool. Yeah, I remember that day. Me and Gabby went. She dressed up. We got her new dress and everything. She was probably about 11 at the time. Yeah, about 11, and 10, maybe 10 or 11. So it's been a while. It's been 10 years at least, 9 to 10 years. So, what else about this park here? They've done like, they have tennis courts like I talked about. They do a lot of tennis events. Even some of the pros would come, and they have these really cool tennis courts. We've been there a few times to check out those, and those are always free matches to go watch. Remember one time there was even these men and women in wheelchairs doing tennis, which was amazing to watch. Like, I mean, these, they were in wheelchairs just getting it and having and they're so good. I mean, it was really it was kind of inspiring to see people play a sport like that in a wheelchair. I've seen people do basketball. It is just really cool. I don't know. I think it's awesome. So, Skinker's right here. One of the main roads in this area. We're going to make a right on Skinker. Then we're going to go down about maybe 0.8 miles. We're going to make a right on Delmar. And then our drop-off, I believe it's like an apartment building. I didn't zoom in. It's either an apartment building or a business. And this is like their lunch or whatever. So once I make that right on Delmar, it's going to be super close. We got a little bike action there. There we go. This video is probably really boring for you guys, but this is what we get today. This is what I wanted to do. I was like, let's just do a beginning, middle, and end of a delivery. And I didn't know it'd be 2, but it's 2. So that's what we get today, guys. So that's Skinker right there. So look at these cool old buildings. So we're in Wash U basically right now. And that's not the actual main campus. I don't know what that is actually. It's something, but it's part of the campus, yeah. All that right there is part of Wash U. So art museum there, Kemper Art Museum. St. Louis has got some fantastic, just old brick buildings, man. And if we were to actually make a right on the street before Delmar, I'd take you down. It's where I got my ticket like a month ago. The speed limit is 25. That's on Forest Park Ave. There are just some beautiful homes. Like you know, people say, "Oh, $1 million homes." Nah, these are like way more than that. Especially with the cost of houses right now and things like that. Like these homes are just like, they're like little mansions basically. It's a really cool part of St. Louis, man. And like I said, a lot of doctors and lawyers and ball players and just people with money who obviously live in those homes. And it's like old money. Those homes you don't ever see go on for sale. Like, you know, like if they're gonna sell them, you don't put a for sale sign in the front. Like it's like word of mouth. It's that kind of neighborhood, those kind of homes, you know. So really cool. Got some student action here. I'm sure those are mostly students. Yep. Caldy's Coffee. That's a locally St. Louis owned and operated coffee shop. Kimichi guys, just pass that up. I don't think that's local. They got a few locations, other places as well. So Waterman, okay. We're almost at Delmar, and then you guys can hear Pedro stop rambling and ranting the nonsense out of his brain for a little while. Cool story about Delmar. I think I said this in the video yesterday. Like I mentioned earlier, even today, the Pageant is a music venue, and I took my daughter Gabby to go see Ed Sheeran before he blew up. Ed Sheeran's a musician. Check him out. He's really good. And like, it was an awesome show. He put on such an amazing show. And it's one of these places where they don't have assigned seating. You just like a stage and a floor. And there was probably maybe, I'd say 200-300 people there. Not a big show, so it was really intimate. But there's the Pageant. You can actually see it right there. There's that sign, that purple sign with the red and gold. You got Pinup Bowl, if you guys can see that. It's a cool little bowling spot. This place right here, you see the chicken? In the red awning? That's the Chicken and Out. They do chicken, but they also have I like it because they have a fake chicken. I don't eat meat, but the sandwich, it's like fried. You can get it fried or like grilled, but the fried chicken, it's so good. Like, you can tell it's not chicken. I'm not gonna like lie to you guys, but for me, it's very tasty. They got really cool sauces and stuff they do in there. So, all right, I'm gonna pause, make this right, make sure I'm going to the exact spot, because if I get turned around here, it's bad. And then we're gonna drop it. We're good. I'm gonna park here. Turn the hazards on, and let's go. Turn the car off, take the keys. I'm not parked in a great spot, but it is what it is. We're going right there. Got the bag. I don't even know how long it's taken us so far, guys. This is a cool place, the Bake Bear. They do ice cream sandwiches. This place gets popping at nighttime. I think we're, yeah. Oh, is that for you guys? Yep. Perfect. How are you? That was awesome. So these two ladies, they were right outside. Is that Panera? I was like, yeah. No, it was there. I was at the right spot. So let's see what they were. Remember I said it was what, $7 that one ordered? It showed. It was $60 worth of food. How much do you think it's going to be? I'm going to confirm it and I'll screenshot. Nice, as expected. So that order wound up being a total of $15.70. So it went from $12.50 to $15.70. Awesome. So what I didn't tell you guys is they sent me an order while I was dropping off that first one, and I accepted it. It was $7 going 3 miles. I'd never been to this place before. It's kind of up the street. Actually, I take that back. I'm here. It's literally right there. So there's the car. That's where we just dropped off that order. This order is KPop. As you can see, you might be able to see the sign. It's 300 feet. So that's why they sent it to me, because the algorithm knew I was dropping it off here. KPop's right here. This is a great order. Fantastic order. So let's go inside. Hi, just got a pickup for Lucas. Cool. Thank you. You too. Fantastic. That order was ready. Never been there before. Never even knew it existed. That's loud. All right, let's go drop this one off. We're only 2.9 miles away. It says 10 minutes. All good. Let's go. Up close and personal Pageant. What else do we got here? I guess that's about it. It's the only other cool thing over here right now. If we went down the other way,
I show you guys some much cooler things, but we're not going to pass that up. All right, and we're headed back towards Skinker, where we were earlier. Going to hang a left, and then we're going to make a right on Parkway, one of the streets we just passed. And then we're going to go down. We're going to Clayton, the area where the courthouses are at. And yeah, so another affluent kind of neighborhood. Check out this car. This is a car for the Chicken and Out, that sandwich place we were talking about. That's pretty cool. People that can do stuff like that and build that on a car, I think that's pretty awesome. All right, this is downtown Clayton. One more turn and we're there. Easy order. All right, we are here. There's a hand to me, so we will hand it to them. Little elevator action. Elevators or stairs? Okay. Thanks for making my decision for me. Hello, I have a delivery here for a Lucas.
Right, that order went from 7 to 8.50. Wasn't too surprised by it, but we got an order coming in from Chipotle, which is down the street. Let's check.
We're off. All right, that Chipotle was not a good one. It wasn't bad, but it left me in a spot I didn't want to be. We got a $12 and some change tropical smoothie, which is right up the street here, like literally up the street. Now it's going 9 miles, but the reason I took it is because it leaves me in a drop off of the downtown area. That's where I like to be kind of for lunch. I'm usually not out here for lunch, so I was gonna probably go back that way anyway, and this one works for me. It's pretty much all highway miles, so that works as well. Not all miles are equal, guys, so I would challenge you, don't be afraid when you see the miles sometimes, because 9 miles of street driving is going to take twice as long as 9 miles of mostly highway. I can just knock this out real quick, and it leaves me in a spot to get another order quickly. And it's $12 and 75 cents. So you can't sneeze at that, right? And I was close. So it's going to work out just fine. We're going around this little roundabout, and then the tropical smoothies right up here on my right-hand side. Yes, sir. A little roll here. Not bad. Right, so after we drop this off, we'll be right at 2 hours. We'll be at $52. So we did 15 on Uber, 25 on the Doordash orders, the 3 that we did, and 40, yeah, $52. I'll take it. I'll take $26 an hour for lunch. I'll do it all day long. In my area, sometimes they can be a little bit better. A lot of times they can be.
In 1.3 miles.
So we'll drop this one off. That's gonna be the video for today, guys. Listen. Maybe you learned a little bit about St. Louis, where I live, some of the things that we have here. We had a little fun seeing how long that stack would take. Made a little bit of money. It is what it is. But I don't want to keep you rambling. I'm going to stay out for a little bit still, but you guys know these videos get long sometimes. But comment below what kind of content would you guys like to see. I don't do accept every order challenges. But if there's something else you'd like to know, about my city, about the gig work, about the vending machines I'm going to be getting or having and going to be starting up, about the business that I would like to start and help my local restaurant people out. If there's something else you want to know, put it in the comments below. Let me know, and maybe we can do different types of videos and things that you like to see. Maybe another day in the life, seeing what I'm doing throughout my days when I'm not working, whatever. Let me know in the comments. You guys are fantastic, and don't forget. Bet on you, set goals one day at a time. Bet on you, set goals one day at a time. See you tomorrow.